Top of the morning. Yep. I want to address this P Nice situation from Insane when he came to my homie's baseball game. The 5-1 Troubles and the 5 Deuce Hoovers, you know. I was there, I had a front row seat. The game was beautiful, man. I seen the whole game. People everywhere, people loving on each other. You know, just peaceful event everywhere, man, at the beginning. But I could tell you that, you know, it didn't end well. You know, we had fights at the end. You know, homegirls fighting, homies fighting. You know, I don't know what it was over. But one thing I could say, it was over the P Nice situation. Because let me tell you how it's happened. Everybody was peaceful. Everybody was kicking it. You know, the 5 Deuce Hoovers won the baseball game over the Troubles, which is either here or there. We don't even care. It's just about the fun and the camaraderie of the event. Troubles would have won. It would have been the same thing. And then I see a dude. I don't know this. I mean, you know, I'm an older cat. I see a youngster, though. I see a youngster. He about 30, anywhere from 30 to probably, I don't think he's 40. Maybe in his mid-30s. That's where he had on a tan get down, like a tan sweatsuit. That's how I know who the dude is. I seen it on the internet. I didn't know his name was P Nice or nothing. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth, man. All these stories you're hearing, I'm going to tell you directly what happened. So I see the young homies in the crowd. I don't know what they talking about. Next thing I know is they pressing them, and I hear what they saying. They say, hey, man, look, man, you fuck with 4Xs, you can't fuck with us. That's exactly what they saying. You fuck with 4Xs on that video, so you got to leave. And you know what the homies was saying? Because all those old cats, you know. I'm 53 years old, but this is what all this old cats was saying. That's the homie, bro. Insanes is the homies. Straight up. Insanes is the homies, bro. And honestly speaking, Gru didn't have to leave. He didn't have to go nowhere. And we was wondering why he did. You know what I'm saying? He didn't stand his ground, man. I seen the look on his face, bro. Bro was scared, bro. Bro was scared. I ain't doing that young kid stuff, putting it on this, putting it on. I ain't got a lot of you approve none of y'all. He was scared, man. I just looked at his face. I'm right there by him. I'm like, but if that's bro from Insane, why is he scared? They say, oh, no, he messing 4Xs, man. So the homie's tripping on him. But one thing we got to understand is Hoovers, though. One thing we got to understand is Hoovers. Just because our allies is cool with some of our enemies, man, you're not running everything, dude. You can't tell them dudes who they can mess with and who they can't, dude. Let's get this understood with the homies. Because y'all don't know the grooving. Y'all doing everything wrong out here. You cannot dictate these dudes what they do, bro. That's why they call allies. Ain't nobody gonna tell us about we can't have the Insanes at the park. That's the same thing with him, bro. You can't tell that man that he can't go get a bag with an enemy, bro. This was just our enemy, bro, but that's still the homie. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah, but I seen him, man. I seen P Nice, man. I don't know P Nice, you can respond to this all you want, but I saw you, bro. You was shook. You was distraught. And they escorted you out that park quick, bro, and you didn't come back. And the older homies was hot about that. You should have came to an older crowd. You know? We was wondering, like, why is he leaving? At least stand there and address something, bro. You ran out of there quick. I don't know you. I don't know you, bro. P Nice, Long Beach Insane Crip. I don't know you, bro. So I have no reason to lie. I don't gain nothing for lying on you. But I seen that you was shook and you ran out. You didn't run, but you had like 2 or 3 homies escort you out that park and you didn't come back, bro. You could at least went and got some Insanes and came back. That's what I thought you was gonna do. You didn't even do that, bro. So yeah, they ran you out that park, bro. I saw it with my own eyes. And I don't think that was a valid reason. you know, because he messed with Forex, he getting a bag or something, whatever he is, you know, man, that's crazy. You got to understand that our allies have dudes that we don't get along with, that they mess with. Just like we get along with dudes that the allies don't like, man. Make it make sense is all I'm saying. Make it make sense.